sin temor, que no se acabe aquí, que no se acabe aquí, que tu velocidad me tiene viva, no sé ni cómo vamos a parar.
¿No?
Que quiero poner en esto porque ese es mi equipo.
Sí, pero eso yo lo cambio ahora, dale, no importa. Aprieta X.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Peter, it's great to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
¿Qué le habla? Era que yo no puedo pensar.
And we're underway. Martinez. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. He's found a way through to Paul! They've scored!
Hola.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The one place the keeper can't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Golazo. La esquinita. Qué golazo. Hubiera eso. Roca bomba. Brángara. Ni de broma alcanzaba ese golazo. Un gol de trampa.
Argentina gain their reward with
Ese fue
an
un gol de
early
trampa.
goal. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
¡Ey!
Oh no, what has happened here?
Ah, le voy a ganar por
They've
este
got to
gol
be
de
quick moving
trampa.
this forward.
¡Uy!
It
Se lo
looks as though
damos al
that might lead to
portero.
something quite promising, but it turned out that
Se
that was
escuchan
not
los
the case.
pases.
And he's picked out the run. Plenty to
No!
aim at. And the shot!
¡No! ¡Oh! ¡No! ¡No!
Can he finish?
¡Sí! ¡Sí!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
No. Sí, uno que se escucha los pases. La verdad que ustedes no escuchan.
Just one
No sé.
early goal to report so
No
far.
sé si escuchan.
1-0 the score.
Le metí un gol a mi papá. Yo. Hacer esto.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Me salvé que no era el último jugador. Y la mucho tuvo
So
compasión.
what can they conjure from this one? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Mira, clarísimo. Dos resultados. Y uno con el número 2. ¡Ay!
Panama have reclaimed it.
It's a
¿Quién
decent chance to
ganará?
counter-attack.
Mi
Oh,
papá.
he's bustling through here.
Uy.
So
¡Ay!
much time
¡No!
and space here.
¡No! ¡Que me salve! ¡Que me salve!
He
Me
almost caught everyone
salvé.
out there, the way he just eked out the room to
About
get
to
the shot in.
say, está listo.
Half an hour played
No,
now.
no me vas a ganar. No me vas a
Oh,
por
it's
aquí ya.
Caruso.
No me vas a hacer nada.
Showing
Solo
great feet
golear.
there. He's having a
Gracias.
go. What a hit!
¡Qué golazo!
A rocket and
¡Qué
one.
golazo!
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
¡Qué
They
golazo!
have pulled themselves
También
right
escribiendo
back
tú,
into it.
este fue
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness
Mira,
they muster.
bra.
Never know when they're beaten.
Desde ahí.
Absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. Would have taken something
Ahora
really
voy a hacer
special to keep
roca.
that out.
Loca.
Panama
Loca
have the
bomba.
equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Que no puede.
Fernando.
Está bien, no puede. Es sí, es verdad.
Martinez knocks it out wide.
Iba a dar pase.
McAllister. Messi.
Oh,
he's done very well to take that back. Shapes to shoot. Oh,
¿Qué
it's
fueron?
not wayward.
well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Ya va. Espérate, déjame ponerte. No me sé, yo
Entonces,
el tercero. Espérame, no te voy a con tu cero. Para ayudarte. Cero. Cero, pero cero. Y ya no está bien. Y ahora sí, no pueden
uy, uy, uy. Maquera, pupu.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's had it. McAllister. Alvarez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. For the goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play
Ay,
of the
no,
half.
qué jugadas maestras. Yo lo he visto en juegos reales con él contra jugadores.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish
Empataron con
game
ese
this,
golazo,
and at
pero
half-time, it's one each. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
bomba. Que sí.
Argentina get the ball rolling for the second period. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And it's Messi. Wriggles his way through. Well timed, excellent interception. No, he is not giving anything away. Taken off it pretty forcefully. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
punched away.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi. De Paul looking to add to his goal. Panama needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 70.987.
We're not going to make any further progress now. McAllister. Tagliafico to McAllister. And Martinez! Oh, well played, well played. Can he finish? And here's Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Messi. Fernandez has a shot. Good try. The outcome could so easily be different.
Como temblaba.
Usually,
Oye,
he's so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Te salvaron, te salvaron.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. De Paul. De Paul!
Malísimo acomodado.
Very well to deal with it.
Mal
How
acomodado.
comfortable this team is on the break.
McAllister. Alvarez. De Paul. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Argentina showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Martinez does really... And Martinez! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dale, bien, bien. Que no lo haga de gol.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Dale, Dale.
Fernandez. Molina. Now it's De Paul. And Fernandez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Looks really well cleared. And that's been one straight back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble
Ay,
there.
déjame
Free
hacer
kick
falta que
given
me
away.
hagan el Alfonso.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Fernandez.
Se agregarán 3
Tagliafico.
minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Toss someone off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot.
Papá, después de esta quiero otra. Para que vean que soy bueno y te gano.
So this one to set the tone.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Ay.
has done his bit.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Uf.
No, he's hit the crossbar.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Panama are looking for comfort.
¿Cómo va a ser eso, Leo?
And in with absolute accuracy. And that doubles their
Me
lead.
van a ganar.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. He's put it on.
It's brain freeze, I think. That was wild.
The third man in the queue.
No la estoy botando. El juego está tramposo conmigo.
Big character, big moment,
Si me tienes
big
que
save. Argentina can't afford to miss another one.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Panama are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Alvarez is the fourth man to step up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment?
Estaba viendo por eso.
And no, the pressure just too much.
Oh, the pressure was immense for him to win it with that one, but his nerves have got the better of him, and he's missed it.
And there is the decisive goal. Argentina fell short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the hero celebrate right now. It's a hard...
España.
España.
España. Ahí no está.
Y yo voy a coger.
A Messi.
No.
A Messi.
Ya pues nuestros amigos de Colombia. Guerra. X a todo. X a todo. Está viendo a Papuana también.
Tengo a Lamin. Me están incomodando bien.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere,
como
and
no
I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so
There could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Merino. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, someone I see as being a well-rounded forward is Alvaro Morata. You can expect a lot of balls into the...
Can he finish?
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just...
Está duro, Colombia.
Shot in.
Tengo a Gaby.
Diaz. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's let fly.
Déjala.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zubimendi. And here's Morata.
Morata really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's in on goal. Pedri! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Spain
No, mi
have
papá
taken
dice
the
que
lead.
qué gol hace
Yeah,
usted.
it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Munoz, he has found the way through. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Ayala.
And it's James
Ayala.
Rodriguez.
Ayala. Ayala. Saca
Well,
esa
the
bola de
defence
ahí.
proved infallible
Saca esa
then,
bola de
but
ahí,
that won't be
David.
the last they'll see of him.
Yamal. Saca esa bola de ahí.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Ay, no debí dar ese pase.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's been one straight back. He could be in here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Zubimendi gets a good foot in there. Oh, this is a great position.
Pa' que no pueda, pa' que no pueda, pa' que no pueda.
Well, that defending is
Saca esa bola de ahí.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's found the way through. Oh, that's nice. And it's been given away. Can he put it away? Morata. It's Morata!
Ah,
Oh, denied!
le
Brilliant!
salvó el
Very, very
poste.
good. You can't ask for much more
En
than
esa
that.
te salvó el poste.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pedri makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Sanchez. It's Pedri. Colombia have it back and can go again. Now it's Diaz. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Tramposos. Desde ahí nadie me pegó.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they weren't their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Spain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Y aquí están, den la bienvenida a los jugadores.
And we're off again.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Good running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedro Porro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Diaz. Now it's James Rodriguez.
3 segundos.
Hits
Para
one! And that is wildly off target.
Colombia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. In with the challenge. Diaz. That is a great kick out. Now it's James Rodriguez. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Yamal. Great hit! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that's well seen too. Pedro Porro. And it's Morata. And here's Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Nico Williams. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Colombia has a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Tramposo.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Keeper's ball. That's been intercepted. Merino. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Pedro Porro. And he cuts out the supply. Spain can consider themselves just about safe now. Zubimendi, not the most accurate pass. And the shot! And he hits the net! And what a climax we have here! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
It's off target and by quite a way.
No, este juego está mal.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's a mighty effort!
Pero ya deja de gritar.
They have stolen level
Deja de gritar.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
A mí no me gustan los penales.
We've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly.
Hay que jugar
for
este
a
y
penalty
ya y
shootout.
después yo quito los penales porque ahora se puede quitar la opción. Dale. Yo estoy ganando.
An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, it's a nightmare start.
It's a technical no-no. He got underneath it.
Pedro Porro is the next man in the spotlight. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So, the second man in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Diaz is third in line.
Ya disparé.
No, he's lost it.
No podrás contra mí, no podrás.
So the captain steps up.
Toma ya.
No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great
Papa,
save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand.
Ay, la
Very good
mitad mal,
save.
la mitad mal, la mitad mal.
Oh, really does it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve down and score that penalty.
Igual,
He
entra.
must, but can he?
Y Chano, ¿eh? Oh,
Saved! And there's a hero! Spain have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final goal from the spot.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match.
Ya por todo
Both players
empezar,
can be
porque ya
really
dije,
proud of their effort
y
to
tú
come
porque
out
sí,
on
Chano.
top. That was far from easy.
Dale.
And with that, it's time for me to catch Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Okay.
Gracias por su cooperación.
Te voy a ganar. Me quedan 10 Murillo. El peor.
mucho día.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Sador.
Peter Drury, and this is Jim
Eso se
Beglin.
tiene que
A
ver.
delight to have him on board.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous.
Tú no
It is a
podrás
perfect
contra mí,
ambiance for
Ishu.
the
Tú no
central
podrás
characters
contra
who
mí.
are ready now to perform.
Tú no podrás contra mí,
This is
Ishu.
the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to
Falta
just
árbitro.
enjoy the game with the pressure off. Try out a few
Oh,
different
ya ves.
plays.
Oh, what a climb!
Sácalo.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cordoba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Morata. Yamal. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well,
Qué pelate.
Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that.
Yamal!
Fallate.
That is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Mira eso, mira eso. Mira, es adelantadísimo, adelantadísimo.
Igual te voy a ganar.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Pedri. Merino. Lerma. Yamal! Oh, it's come loose. Opts to play it back. He's had a hit! Goal! Spain!
Qué suerte, loco. Y que Fabián Ruiz
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
no voy a ver ningún gol.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time
Ay,
to
se
be called,
peló.
That could spell trouble. And through to the goalkeeper. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, well played, well
Muchos
sorted out.
días.
Yamal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they
Arbitro.
kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Morata. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Morata.
we're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up
No hay
front.
falta, fue el
Yeah, it
balón.
just, I suppose, Jim, denies
Eso,
the others time and
finito.
space.
Well, I
Finito,
would
no
call
fue
it
falta.
blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cordoba. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. He's through, now is he in? Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Diaz, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the
Lucho,
pass
Lucho,
became
Lucho
too much.
Díaz.
I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Diaz.
James
really
Rodríguez.
Diaz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedro Porro. Yamal.
Se agregará un minuto
The
al tiempo
final
reglamentario.
seconds now. Pedro Porro. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Ishu. El botón de ahí tienes que quitarlo, ¿eh? Ishu, ven acá. Isu.
To what may be a more
Hey,
open second
Isu.
half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact
El
that there
botón
was
de
a
ahí no te
genuine
no se
flow
pica.
to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Spain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's
Come
been
here,
exciting,
come here.
and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Here we go again then.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Real chance here. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Número 19.
Eso no lo apretes ya. Habla.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Lo siento.
Ahora sí, la deja.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Could go all the way here. Steaming on. And the shots!
Vamos, Río, vamos.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal.
Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! It's it!
Dobletito.
An absolute gift.
Gol de España, convertido en el minuto 58. Número 19.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Yamal.
Para hat-trick.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Offside.
Petropoulos finds himself offside. Now it's Cordoba, and he cuts out the supply. He's shifting through the...
Me pelé.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Me pelé.
He rises!
Me pelé.
He scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Brilliantly cut out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's
Ah,
given a
pero
free
¿por
kick.
qué cuando tocan el balón? Mira eso. Hueca.
That's good running with the ball.
Ay, ay, ay.
Here's Diaz. Diaz! Split-second reaction.
No me hiciste esa
Really must be
chilena.
thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ay, excelente. Vamos, Lucho, vamos, Lucho.
Diaz has it out wide and in space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Diaz. Pedri. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Diaz. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yamal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Los fans de Madrid, váyanse de aquí porque aquí, Corona, en la milla que metió doblete. Ganamos igualito como el Barça. Así que pónganse el cipro los madrilistas y vamos, voy a tomar agua, espérenme. Así que pónganse el cipro los madrilistas y vamos, voy a tomar agua, espérenme.
Está bien, perdí. No hay problema. Está bien, perdí. No hay problema. Nadie me va a parar a mí.
Pero el Ishu sí, cuando estás en directing, te ganan 3-2, sí. Venimos después del descanso. Va, mire ese golazo que me hicieron.
Círculo.
Ahí. Veamos los goles. Yamal. Colocadita. Te la dejé así, ¿ves? Colocadita. Mira, ¿ves? Colocadita, ¿ves? Ustedes sabían que yo puedo hacer un cabezazo más largo. Miren. Si yo hago así, mira, yo puedo hacer un cabezazo más largo. Mira.
No, sea así, perdón. Ya, círculo, que ya se acabó. Ya mejor me transmití otro día.
¿Por qué?
Porque ya, mira, la que no sabía, te pídete mejor. Mira, la verdad que no, y tres.
¿No por qué?
Último, pues.
Último partido del día.
Círculo.
¡Yam!
Círculo.
Ay, ya va.
Círculo.
Pico.
Círculo. Creo que ya empezamos.
Vamos.
Y hago otro aquí.
Vamos a coger.
Voy a coger a...
¿Eh? la mina Yamal, que tiene a Pedri, que no se quita, ¿ok?
X a todo. X a todo. X a todo. X. Y esto es más nada. X, papi. X. X.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn. And collective etched on the faces of the
Hay un
defenders.
Really got in the face of his
tramposo
opponent
de
to
los
set it up.
tramposos.
It's great grafting.
Mira, Rafinha. Ya. Ay, ay. Me van a acabar por ser tramposo.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gavi. He's picked his way through, and the shot! A real chance,
La
and
Roca.
a real let-off.
Roca
Lamine
bomba.
Yamal knew
Segurito que lo
immediately he
metía.
didn't catch that to his liking,
bomba,
and his face was
lo
a picture of dissatisfaction.
Bueno, esta es parte que parezca amarillo. Sí. Esto es un borde clarito.
And the keeper's in command. Rafinha. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. He is through here. Rafinha with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's tried one.
Dos tiros de David. Dos tiros. No, tres.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Steaming Gavi! And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Pulisic. Eric Garcia. Here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. João Felix. That's a nicely measured pass. Fermin. Fiddles it through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the defence just about.
Pero ¿cuánto tiempo para disparar?
Denied by an
¿Cuánto tiempo para pegarle?
Jovic is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Loftus-Cheek certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Yamal running with the ball. Speculative strike. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Nicked it back promptly, and he's in now the finish! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Gavi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Yamal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Defending was strong and firm.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up.
It's Lewandowski! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batasagi got a long way forward to join the attack. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rafael Leao. That's gone for a throw-in. And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And here's Lewandowski. He's found Yamal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
It's their second corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Yamal.
Me está agarrando.
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found a way through. Has a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Strokes it back.
Papá, no te le pueden coger, Rafael.
Gavi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. Mignon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Yamal powering forward here. Just 5 minutes left.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That's gone loose. Strong running down that left flank.
Ya,
Oh, that's
basta de
fabulous.
decir Rafael.
That has left him in a heap. Jovic.
Basta de Rafael.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rafael
Basta
Leao.
de Rafael.
Oh,
Basta.
some tackle that.
Rafael.
Rafael Leao! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Mejor jugador.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've
Cansado.
seen?
Barcelona definitely came out on top
Madre
simply
mía,
because they
ya,
were allowed to
ya, ya.
march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early
Eso
and
fue.
continuously exploited.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his
Chao.
wisdom and
Nos
to wish you
vemos
all
en
a very good
otro
evening.
videito. Hasta luego. Quería ser